I'm really committed to this community, and I believe that strong communities give people a place to belong. And so I think economic development circles around making sure people find that place to connect to and are able to find a career, build one in Alliance, whether that is a construction trade program or another entrepreneurial pursuit, as well as find a family, raise a family, and stay here. And so I think placemaking is a big part of that, making sure that people feel proud of where they live and feel connected to it. And so economic development is going to answer a lot of the challenges that we will face in terms of recruitment and retention of our citizens, workforce, making sure people can find a job, also making sure that we have created an environment where people feel connected and engaged.
The vision is to continue working with Box Butte Development Corporation. Couple things, 2 or 3 things are on the drawing board with them. I think as people are aware of, UNL's had some interns in here, looking at what we can do to improve the Alliance Recreation Center, plus put in a drug and alcohol rehabilitation center in here, so that's gonna be exciting. The city is going to get into the housing market just a little bit. It's always been an issue here, so we're going to build 2 houses and see if we can't prime the pump. And we're working with WNCC on a major project, which I think you'll be asking me about later.
My vision for economic development for the community is to bring new industry into our community to help it grow and also work with the tourism industry since we are in the middle of everywhere to bring residents through and to Alliance to increase our revenue funds and also work with Box Butte County Development to bring in the new industry and keep our strong and healthy relationship with WNCC going.
I've been here several years now. I think it was like 2003 when I started pastoring the church there, and I moved up here 5 years later. I commuted for 5 years. I hear a lot from the community saying that the city has killed many businesses that tried to come here. And of course, I don't know the truth of it all. I hear is the rumors. But I do see that there's so much potential for our own little community here to have more businesses that will be able to meet the needs of our community. There's a lot of, now that we don't have Kmart, or I think there's a lot of need if we could attract those businesses to our community, then we wouldn't lose a lot of sales tax by people traveling out of town. And one of the things that I think that we need to do is show a little more pride in our community. When I drive around, I see trash all over the place. I see businesses that have weeds in front of their place. We all enjoy communities that look good. The landscaping is good, the grass is cut, no weeds. And I believe that if we start doing that, then we can attract more businesses. And we have to be a little more business friendly because I know there's a lot of empty buildings here, and it seems like, from what I hear, is that the rent is too high for businesses to really get started. I know about that because being in business for myself, starting with no capital at all, I know what it's like to start a business and be successful by having a chance and giving me the opportunity to be successful. And so I think if we can somehow encourage the business owners, the people that own the buildings, the landlords, to give a little more incentive so that the building's not just standing empty and they're not making any money off of empty buildings, and then start renovating those buildings so that it's more attractive, not just the buildings, but the whole community.